Hello, hello, everyone. Good morning. Bree Sedano here, coming to you live today to talk about charging your worth, right? And why that is not at all possible. So, if this is your first time ever catching me live, please say hello in the comments so that way I can welcome you and I know that you're here. If you are somebody who watches all the time, please say hello so that way also I know that you're here. And as we get into this, if you find value, if you learn something cool, please feel free to share this work with a friend. All right, so let's get into it. So one of the things that drives me freaking bonkers is when somebody talks about charge your worth, right? You have to know your worth. You have to charge your worth. And there's a few reasons why, as somebody who works with women and a lot of my clients, many of my clients, the work that we're doing is around making more money. It's around, either in business or employment or side hustles, all of the things. So here's the thing about charging your worth, where it gets really jammed up and super problematic, like where the idea just isn't helpful. The first thing is that your worth is 100% not on the table. Like in a discussion of compensation at your work, or like if you're selling a service or your time, it's not on the table. Your worth is just not on the table. The reason I say that is because your worth is immeasurable and priceless, right? Like the worth that you have is immeasurable and it's priceless. The other thing that I want to say about worthiness is that sometimes we don't always feel our own sense of worthiness, right? Like there's some days where I'm on fire and I feel like, queen of the universe or whatever. And then there's other days that I feel bad. I feel bad at my job. I feel bad at my life. I feel whatever I feel maybe I feel unworthy. That does not make me unworthy, but it if I was to be if I was to have the idea that I should be charging my worth and my worth fluctuates, I'm going to have a very difficult time charging consistently, right? Like if you were to talk to me and we were to take a sales call and you were thinking about joining one of my programs and today I feel super worthy and you pay more, that doesn't necessarily make sense, right? Or if I'm feeling unworthy today and we talk, I'm going to give you a discount because I'm feeling unworthy, right? And so that's an issue. So many of my clients, we have to do some work around feeling our own sense of worthiness. Many of my clients, we have conditions around what makes us feel, when we don't feel worthy. A lot of my clients don't always feel worthy. Now that's a common thing. And your ability to make money is really they're really two different things. So that's it. That's the other thing that just drives me bonkers is because then we're like, well, I feel like I don't deserve it. I feel like I'm not worthy of it. All right, well, okay. And when we're charging our worth, the idea that I don't feel worthy means I should make less money makes a lot of sense in that paradigm. So when we're thinking about what it is that we charge for, and I'm talking with your employer, right? Like even if you're employed at a W-2 job, you still have a price, right? Like you still have a price that you would go to work for and a price that you wouldn't go to work for. So there's still a price that you charge for your time, your talent, your expertise, your education, whatever it is you're bringing to the table, right? So the better way to be looking at charging is to be looking at charging for the value that your customer, your employer, your clients get, right? So there's a value for that, and that's the number that you want to be looking at, and that's the number that you really want to be charging for. So let's just say, for example, so listen, in my Cash Confident program, Cash Confident is a year-long program that Sheep to Shark offers that helps people go from survival mode to learn how to thrive, right? So in that program, the things that I deliver is what, right? Like, so people who join Cash Confident get my courses. People who join Cash Confident get live coaching twice a month. People who join Cash Confident get a community with, where we answer questions, whatever else. So look, that's what I put into it. So I put in new content all the time. I put in my time and effort, my energy. I put in, my time and effort. My team edits all the videos, so everything's nice, right? That's what we put into it. And I could, if I could charge for that if I really wanted. And that definitely factors in That definitely factors into my mindset because I'm a businesswoman. And so I need to understand my own numbers to be able to charge for something, right? But in Cash Confident, what we really charge for is what is it worth for you to take on these skill sets, right? So my clients learn how to track their transactions. They learn how to stop emotional spending. They learn how to spend their money on purpose. They learn how to save money for the first time. They learn how to pay off their credit card debt and keep their credit card debt paid off once and for all. Clients learn about money mindset and they practice money mindset. They learn about emotional intelligence around their money and they practice emotional intelligence around their money. They learn how to lead themselves through scarcity, what scarcity feels like in their bodies, what scarcity looks like in their behaviors, and what they can do to manage themselves through scarcity, right? There's a ton of stuff that clients get, and that's what I charge for. That's it. I charge for the value that my clients get, right? So when you join Cash Confident, you're not paying me for my sense of worthiness. You're paying me for the skills that you're going to get having been in my container and under my guidance. And so that's the thing that we really want to look at and we really want to charge for. The other thing that gets super twisted for, most of my clients are women. Nearly all of my clients are women. And so sometimes we feel like because it's easy for us, it's easy in general. And that is some bullshit. It's just not true. And so a lot of times my clients will feel imposter syndrome, which again, if you're feeling imposter syndrome, sometimes these are the things that make you undercharge or settle for less than what you're, you know, for the value that you're really bringing to the table. And so uh, that's I don't know that's what we're talking about. And so when we are looking at what somebody gets for our time, our talents, our skills, our whatever it is that our work is, we want to make sure that that's the side that we're charging for. Because if I was to charge for my, if I was like charging for my own sense of worthiness, there'd be some things that I would never offer, right? Like I have low ticket offers, right? If you go to sharkschool.online, you can see I have some things for free. I have some things, at less than $50, right? That's not how I see myself in terms of my worthiness, but that's the level of, change that I would expect to see from somebody who consumes some of that content, right? So we're going to charge for the value that somebody gets for, our employer or our clients or our customers get. That's the thing that you want to charge for, not your sense of worthiness. And when you really anchor into that, it makes you feel more solid to be able to charge more. Those are things that are important, and I want you to know. So if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments, and I will be looking. But I want to also tell you, so we have a new offer that's coming out. It's going to be we will see the sales page and everything coming soon. It's coming very very soon. I have a new offer coming out called 30 Days to Get a Raise. Now, 30 Days to Get a Raise is for any woman looking to make more money. It's for business owners. It's for employees. It's for side hustlers. Um, anybody who wants to make more money. And I think this is a really important time to be doing this kind of work because inflation is getting crazy. There's a lot of pent up demand in the employment market right now. So if you are looking for a job, looking really to make the kind of money that you want to make, now is a good time to do it. And the work that we're going to be doing is really around clearing some of the things that make us feel unworthy, clearing up some of the things that make us feel like we can't ask, some of the things where we are like, "Ooh, I'd like to ask for, I'd like to raise my prices, but I feel guilty about it or I feel whatever about it." And these are the things that really cost women. I feel like what I googled it this morning. So women are making 82 cents on the dollar for a man. But I'll tell you, a lot of my clients are primary breadwinners in their houses, and it's time, ladies. Like it is time to be earning to our fullest capacity. So it's time to be breaking down any conditioning that makes us feel like we shouldn't ask, we shouldn't have a desire, we shouldn't want what we want. Like it's time to break that stuff down. And I will tell you, so many of my clients, the clients that signed up for Find Your Bleed, and clients that have done the Invisible System, and clients that have done Money Mindset Bootcamp, and clients in Cash Confident, and clients obviously in my high end mastermind Limitless Wealth or in Paradigm Shift. So many of my clients make more money, but I will tell you that most of what it is the internal work. A lot of my clients come in with literal blocks around their money, like saying like, "Oh, I don't ask for a raise because I feel bad." Like, if you're not asking for a raise at least once a year, bec that is a massive money block. Like, in the practical world, it makes perfect sense. And so we have to get to the place where we see the value that we bring, and then we ask for what we want. And asking is a very, I don't know, for me, asking is uncomfortable. I have to practice asking, actually. I signed up for a course once about how to ask things, how to be better at asking. So it's just funny. So anyways, you'll see my marketing coming out. So 30 days to get a raise. The doors are opening soon. Well, actually, I mean, the doors are opening next week. Doors are opening next week. All right. So that is what I wanted to talk to you about today. And if you have any questions about how we could work together, I'll go through super quick. So if you want to consume some of my content for free, you can go to uh, my website, sheep2shark.com. There's a free quiz that you can sign up for, and then that will take you to my email list where I frequently put out emails, and then you can consume my free content on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, right? If you are somebody just getting started on a money journey and you just kind of want to feel me out and see what I teach, we have some very inexpensive DIY courses at sharkschool.online. So you can go, I have a full suite, you can see whatever fits best for you and start there. Then we have Cash Confident. So Cash Confident is really for people who've consumed a little bit of my content, know that they like me, or my style, know that they learn well from me, and are ready to really like dig in for a year and really make a lot of progress in that year. So Cash Confident is for the person who feels like they're in survival mode and wants to learn how to thrive. So again, we're learning how to uh, control our spending, like spend intentionally, stop emotionally spending, stop spending, to plug time or energy leaks. We're implementing systems like the invisible system. We're doing the work in Money Mindset Bootcamp. Um, we're doing work to help us maximize our earning capacity and to really learn how to thrive. So everything in Cash Confident is around 5 different pillars. So it's around financial strategy, around habits and actions, around money mindset, emotional intelligence, and then there's a community. If you are somebody who is really looking to get to something next level, then Limitless Wealth might be for you. Limitless Wealth is my high-end mastermind. It is for business owners or for people climbing the corporate ladder who are already making at least 6 figures. And these women are looking to get to their next level. So we're talking multiple 6 figures, 7 figures, and that's what we're doing in Limitless Wealth. So Limitless Wealth is more about like diversification of our income streams. We're looking at a lot of energy management. We're looking how to be supported. And it's really like Limitless Wealth is for the lady who recognizes what got me here won't get me there. Like I cannot double my efforts. So it's really on upgrading your leadership skills and doing all kinds of work in that arena. So that is what we do in Limitless Wealth. It's a full year. It's like a full year mastermind. And it's so good. And then paradigm shift is private coaching. So private coaching is for anybody who really wants to dig in to their beliefs, wants to dig into their energetics around money, and doesn't want to do it in a group. They want the premium service for the fastest, deepest work that I offer. So paradigm shift is also there. So if you have questions or you want to talk to me, you can shoot me a DM about any of those things, and I can either get you the link to sign up for something or the link. Usually I talk to people before they sign up for Limitless Wealth or Paradigm Shift. I just like to know them a little bit before we commit to working together. So that's what I have to teach today. And again, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you took something from this talk, please feel free to share it. Bye, everybody.